I really like football shirts, and I don't really have a reason why, but I really love football shirts. And a few videos ago, I actually made a video where I basically put every single Premier League's best home shirt in that video. And that's just my opinion, of course, but it did kind of alright. It did pretty well, and I just thought, you know what? A part 2 is needed. So today we are doing the best Premier League away shirts per team. And basically we're just going to be picking one shirt from every single team in the Premier League. And basically I'm only going to be picking the ones that I like the most for each team, and we can only choose one per team. So let's get straight into this. We're starting off with Arsenal. And I have chosen this Arsenal 93 to 94 kit. I mean, it's just a beauty, and with Ian Wright on the back, it looks even better. It's basically the best kit. They don't really have a lot of good away shirts in my opinion, and I just think that this one is great. On to Aston Villa, and I've chosen the same year as the years that I've chosen by the home shirt, and it's the 1990 until 1993 shirt. I mean, it's just a beauty. I don't know why there aren't many pictures of them, but these shirts are just amazing in my opinion. As you can see, I really love the 90 shirt. This time Bournemouth 96 till 98. I mean, once again a team that don't really have a lot of good away shirts, and this one I once again couldn't really find a lot of pictures of, but I still think that the yellow and black worked really well together, and I think it's Bournemouth's best away shirt. And we haven't gone out of the 90s with Brentford, and I personally think that this shirt with the KLM sponsor is just a beauty. It's from the years 1992 till 1994, and I'll be honest, I really like the light blue. They kind of use the same color in their last away shirt, but I really think that this one is their best ever by quite a long shot. Like, it's a really good shirt. I like basically the pattern that's going on the top of it. I just think it's a beautiful shirt in my opinion. And we keep moving because we have quite a lot of teams to do, but Brighton is up next, and I don't think I need to explain why this is Brighton's best ever away shirt. It's mostly because, I mean, I really like the shirt first of all, but at the same time Brighton is another team that don't really have a lot of good away shirts, but this one is an absolute beauty. And now we move on to Burnley and the newly promoted team. I mean, I just have to pick this shirt. It's absolutely gorgeous. The Ensley sponsor is iconic. It was worn in the 90s, 97 and 1998. It's just a beautiful shirt. Like, you can't really get better than this. On to Chelsea now, and I think all Chelsea fans will agree with this pick. It's the first pick that isn't from the 90s, and it's also the second shirt in a bit of a white shirt streak in this episode. It was used in 2003 and 2004, so it was actually used in the year I was born, but I just think it's one of the best kits ever in the Premier League. Like, not even joking, it's legit one of the best kits in the Prem ever. But we keep moving on because I need to do this very quickly because time is running out. The third kit in this white streak is going to be Crystal Palace's 98-99 shirt. I mean, they don't really have a lot of good shirt. Last season's was great, but I just think that this one with that iconic Adidas template is just a bit better than last season's one. On to Everton now, and this is their 98-99 away shirt. You probably thought I was going to pick their 91 away shirt, but I just think that this one is just a little bit better. And I also just realized that I set the wrong years with that Crystal Palace shirt, but well, I just basically picked this one, the years from this one, and I just think that this shirt is beautiful. It's also the last one in the white shirt streak, so we keep moving on to Fulham. And for Fulham, I have chosen their 2017-2018 shirt. I just like the way it looks. I just think it's really clean, and sometimes clean is the best you can do for a shirt. They don't really have a good retro shirt, which, I mean, usually, like you can clearly see in this video, I really like retro and vintage football shirts, but I just think that this one is just a bit better than every single away kit they've had before. And now Liverpool, I just think that this 98-91 shirt is absolutely gorgeous. It has kind of the same feel as the Netherlands 90-88 shirt, and because I'm Dutch, it just feels right to put this as their best away shirt. They've had a couple of good ones, to be honest. I really like a couple of them green ones from the 90s, but I just think that this one is that little bit better. Now onto Luton, and it's one of the first, I mean it's the third kit that's actually not from the 90s. And I mean it's last season's kit, and I just like the way it looks. It basically is almost the same, just a bit different than the one that I picked for their home shirt, because Luton actually used to have this white coloring as their home shirt instead of their away shirt, but they switched it up, and I think they switched it up in a good way. But I just think that this away kit is one of their best. On to City now, and I mean the brother sponsor is iconic, but I think we can all agree that this purple shirt with the white lines is their best ever away kit. I mean, let's be honest here, that it just is their best shirt. I could have chosen a few others, but this one is, in my opinion, so far ahead of them that I don't even know what to say anymore. It was City's 92 to 94 shirt, and it's going to be Man United's 93 to 95 away shirt. I personally think that most people will choose their white and blue away shirt from 91, I believe, but I don't really like it. I'll be honest, I don't really like that shirt. And you'll see a bit of a pattern that most of these shirts are just from the 1994 era and 1995 era, because these are the best in my opinion. On to Newcastle now, and this 93 to 95 shirt once again. I just really love the pattern that goes across it, and I do believe that this is Newcastle's best away kit, even though a lot of people would probably give that to the red and blue horizontal line shirt with the star in as the sponsor. I don't remember what the actual name was because I'm not English, I don't know. But I just think that this one, only kit wise, is a perfect shirt. And now Nottingham Forest, one of the only teams in this entire video that isn't from the 90s. I've chosen their 16-17 away shirt. I just think it's classy, it looks good. I really like the black worked. I just like black shirts basically. And I really like the fact that they also have a red and white line going across the black shirt. And somehow I just really like the 888 Sport sponsor. I just like the way it looks on a football shirt. And that's the reason why this one is, in my opinion, Nottingham Forest's best. So let's keep going on to another 94-95 shirt, and Sheffield United. I didn't know you had it in you, but what a absolute beauty of a shirt. It is perfect. Like, it genuinely is perfect. I saw this going for like £250, and I'll be honest, it is a lot of money, but I think it's worth it. I think this is legitimately the best shirt in this video, or maybe one of the best shirts in this video. And another Umbro shirt from 94-95 is this Spurs shirt, and I'll be honest, Umbro, why can't you make shirt like this anymore? These kits are amazing. I hate Tottenham with a big passion, because of course I'm an Ajax fan and they actually ruined probably my only chance to see my team lift the Champions League. So fuck you Tottenham, but you do have a lot of really good away shirts, and this is definitely a beauty. Now on to the next shirt. It is West Ham. It's 2002-2003. I'll be honest, they don't really have a lot of good away shirts, but I do think this is the best. I like the white, I like the claret, is it claret? I like the claret coloring, and I also like the fact that it's done by Villa, and Villa actually have a lot of good shirts in the 90s and 2000s, so yeah, I really like this shirt. I like the Dr. Martens sponsor. I really like it. And I'll be honest, West Ham do have a lot of great kits, and I think this is definitely their best away shirt. And now onto the last shirt of the video. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I do think that their 2019-2020 shirt is basically their best away shirt ever. And that's not really because it's that good of a shirt. It's mostly because they don't really have good away shirts, and this is just the best of, basically. But that were all the away shirts that I've made that I actually think are the best of their respective teams. And I just want to ask you guys, do you agree with me, or do you think that I went completely over rails and I did something horrible by choosing these kits? If you do, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you liked this video and enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And then I'll see you around in a bit. Peace.